All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to simulate how to play the ShadowMax trading system. All right, it is very, very rewarding and has made a few of my users several thousands of dollars in the past couple months. Now, with that said, though, guys, does it come without the lack of discipline? Absolutely no. You have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. You have to go by the rules. You have to do as you're being taught, right? Now, with that said, can you go beyond the scope of the rules to achieve the goals? Absolutely. But that's going to require for you to understand the overall layout of time and money management concerning this. What do I mean by that? One of the biggest fallacies with people is thinking that there is no variance, or they become very emotional the moment they start to lose. That's a sign of a gambler to me. I often talk about this from a perspective of business, because if you treat it like business, if you think of it as business, you're going to be amazingly not so much shocked, but amazingly glad. I guess that's the word I'll use. Because the thing about it is that the variables that make up wins and losses in this world do not exist in quote unquote the real world or the entrepreneurial world. It's just that you've never been taught. We have all been conditioned to see this a certain way. I'm no exception. It just took, honestly, for me, it just took me 10 years to get to this point. But I knew limited variables years and years ago when I first developed the concept of permutations in this market. Now, what I'm going to do here, guys, I just recently did a video and I was showing you guys about how to exploit the game, areas where you could exploit the game, how to do reverse cycle trends. I talked about the cycle, the 5-game cycle, in the process of which we're playing now. Those are on previous videos. If you haven't seen those videos, go on YouTube and check them out. Also on my website right now, what I'm doing is we're just observing the first 2 games. Also on the website, I'm going to be uploading a page where you can watch all the trainings, or at least be able to click through them right there from the website. All right, so what I'm going to do now, we're going to get some more data as I'm doing. I'm using RNG. I'm not a fan of RNG because I don't know if it is rigged or not, but from the perspective of time management and training, I think it's great. And this is exactly what I'm doing. But you would take what I'm doing and you apply it to your game, and you can play with the level of consistency. All right, so let's continue to go ahead and put in some more outcomes here. All right, let's go ahead and do one more. And then we're going to be ready for the start of our game. Excuse me. Go ahead and hit complete, and then we're going to hit the skip button right here. Now you can see here where the live, it is live, so that means we are now active. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one more outcome, and then the goal for us, for every session you do, 3 units a session. Also, once you hit a -10, that is going to be your stop pause point. All right, so we're going to come here, find the down arrow, and we play the standard version. So we're going to play banker right here. And what we're looking to do is see our frequency rate of wins for every 5 games, the cycle of 5. Standard, standard, reverse, standard, standard. Okay, now if that doesn't make any sense, go back and look at the video so that it does. All right, standard is, oh, wait a minute, did I do that right? What, hold this freaking second. We had a banker, tie, and get one more outcome. All right, so watch what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so that one. All right, so we played hand one, we won. So we now got to put in hand two and another outcome. So once that's happened, this game is now complete. I'm gonna hit one here. We're gonna put a one right here, and standard. We're gonna leave it right there at standard. Okay, we're up 1 unit. All right, let's continue to go. Anchor. All right, so now let's look down here. We're going to be on player. 1 unit on player. Player wins. So now we're up 2 units. All right. And let's go ahead and get the next outcome. Player. All right, 1. All right, let's go ahead and get the next outcome. Now remember, I may go longer than 3 units just to try and show you guys some things here. But typically, if you get 3, that's your stopping point. Take a break, particularly if you're playing live. RNG, again, I'm just using this for training purposes. All right, but good. So we actually had a loss, so that we actually get to play a little bit now. All right, this is the part where people don't like to lose. All right, so let's go ahead and get the next outcome. So we're at -1 right now. +1 overall, but -1 for this series. So this will be the first game that we play within what I call the 5-game series. We lost the first game. All right, so this one comes out. That was player. We are going to hit loss 1 unit. Here's another thing, guys. If you're doing this and you're playing $50 units, put a 50 here. Don't put a 1. All right. Okay, you guys got to do it the right way. All right, that's another thing. So if you're going to join the team and if you have plans on not doing it the right way, you're going to be kicked off the team. It's just that simple. It's just like a job. Like if you come to your job and you don't do your job, then you get fired. Right? No different here. Like it's only used to help you. But if you don't do the right things, then how can I help you? All right, so let's go ahead and continue. -1 next game. So let's go ahead and put it in the next outcome. That was a standard, okay? Because the standard way is basically, you're going to see here. Right? Let's go ahead and get another outcome. The standard way is basically when you find the algorithm with the down arrow, you just play whatever it says for hand 1. That's standard, okay? All right. So now that that's there, we're going to come here. Now we're going to do 2 units, okay, on player. And player wins. So what that does, it gives us our what? 3 freaking units. Now, this is where you stop. You take a break, okay? And every time you get 3, you take a pause. If you hit a -10, you take a pause. Okay? And when I say a pause, meaning you don't have to sit out for hours or anything like that, but just, maybe a shoe or so, just 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes at least. All right. All right, let's see if we can get one more. I'm not gonna. Now, one thing about it though, guys, like this thing can streak. All right, so we won that, but we're gonna put 2. So I only played 2 units. Okay. So whatever the value is, however, you're gonna put it there. So if I was doing $40, I'd put 40 there. All right. So we haven't went. I don't know why that says 2. We're actually 3. -3 units, 2 units. This shoe. Okay, something looks off about that. Current shoe. Okay, 2 units. So we're at +2. All right. So let's do 1 more. I thought we were at 3. Something's wrong with these numbers. Games played 6. We won 3, -3 units. Oh, okay. That's what I did. I needed to. My fault. I should have reset that, and it's carrying over. All right, so I'll get that handled. That's not a big issue. That's actually an easy fix. All right, so let's do 1 more, and we're still standard, so we're gonna do on banker here. And banker wins. All right. All right, so typically what happens, like once I've gotten my units, we could put whatever here, hit complete game, 1 here, standard, continue. I don't know why this is saying minus toe. We are actually, I'm gonna go and investigate this. I think it's pulling from the last. I'll get this corrected, guys. But I think you can see here basically what I'm doing. Now we could continue to go on and on and on, all right, until we've lost 5. But remember, go back and look at prior videos, okay? The prior videos where I talked about how to exploit the game and also how to reverse trends. All right, that's gonna give you a more deeper analysis around the pattern flow in terms of the cycle of 5 games, what is meant by that, why that's important. Okay, so go take a look at that. This was a very short video. Honestly, I thought we were going to get some action early on. I wasn't going to try and make a long video, but I'm going to do several of these videos until we capture, you know, if we lose 3 in a row, then I'm going to show you where the exploitation happens at games 4 and 5. Okay, and you can do that. Now, again, if you should lose games 4 and 5 after having lost 1, 2, and 3, okay, if you lose 4 and 5, don't get disgruntled. Don't jump off a bridge. Just continue to play it, because the games 4 and 5 only have a 94% chance on winning. So you just have to play it out. All right, guys. Well, listen, thank y'all so much for watching. I just wanted to bring this to you, show you a little bit about how to do it, what's going on. It's not really that hard. The process is pretty simple. You just got to stay floating. Also, too, here, guys, this there's a training manual here that I'm constantly updating, by the way, but you can go here and read the training manual. Also, you can watch the training video. I'm going to be putting, again, a page where I have all of the training videos all on one page where you can watch them here. But for now, you could definitely visit the Charlie Barley YouTube channel. See how this is like that? See, this is, I got to fix this. But this, I don't know, I thought we were at 4 units, not 3 total units. This definitely isn't right. So, again, guys, there's little things that we as often, and I'm doing a lot of back-end development, and when you do these back-end developments, these little bugs get in. They'll get corrected though, and but again, guys, but everything else about the algorithm, that has been locked. So for those who are doing apps, period, I did an interview with Basecamp 44. And one of the things that they're definitely implemented or have implemented is locking in code. They didn't used to do that, but one of the things I said to them is that, not that they did it because of what I said, but I think I'm one of probably hundreds who've said the same thing. You got to lock in the code. So the algorithm code is locked. The bugs start happening when I'm doing reports and stuff like that. So that's the reason why you see these bugs. But when you guys do this, by the time this video airs, you won't see these bugs. But if you're looking and you're watching this video, you say, oh, well, why is this -2 and this is +3? Yeah, that's a bug. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. More great content coming your way. ShadowMaxTrading.com. Until the next time. Oh, you go in. We still have a few more days, by the way, for the free trial. So you can definitely go in and try the free trial and see how it feels and how it works. Remember, a free trial is just a trial. Okay, it's not going to tell you what it looks like in a million attempts. It's not going to tell you what it looks like over 3 months. It's only a trial. If you want to know what it looks like over 3 months, it's just what I'm showing you, the data, the analytics. And right now we're going on. We're going on 3 months now. September, October, November. We're probably at 3 months now, but we have hundreds and hundreds of data. And I'm going to continue to show you guys where we could exploit, or we are exploiting the game, and where we're making some big waves, guys. Thank y'all so much again for watching. ShadowMaxTrading.com. Till the next time. Peace.